Guys, it's Dr. Kirby here, and we're back with another video. So in today's video, I am going to be talking about the top three things that you should be doing when you're a new player here in 2xKO. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone who joined the closed beta, majority of you guys are not fighting game players. Luckily for you, I've dabbled into fighting games. I'm not like those pro people. Obviously, they have way more like knowledge and insight when it comes to these things. But for me, I think you should approach it like more in just like a general basis. We can't go too deep that yet because was that English? Too deep that yet? Okay. Because you're gonna get overwhelmed by certain stuff. So let's start with tip number one. I only have three tips, but I think these are essential and you probably get motivated to do so. So number one is it's okay to learn one champ for now. And the reason for that is because as you can see at the top left of my health bar, it says Juggernaut. Now Juggernaut is one of the fuse modes where you have more damage, more health, and you can also get this fury meter at the bottom at like the start of the match. Usually you get that when, you know, you're the last player standing, but you can get that ASAP when you're solo. And unlike the other fuses, the bar is already full, and in other bars from other fuses, they have to like fill it up a bit. Maybe like it starts at like 75%, and then you have to like, and then you have to get hit, or you have to hit someone to get it up to that break meter point. And another reason why I love the Juggernaut is because you actually really focus it on your character. For example, um, I start with let me see. Yeah, like here. Like if you guys don't know, in if you're playing online, you can actually swap between our two characters. That's where you get to pick two, even though you pick Juggernaut. So for example, let's say I started learning Jinx, we do a little this, the damage is pretty high, this, this, like that. So I learned that just from like, being in the practice lab and doing a lot of matches. I think I have almost 60 matches with Jinx. And then I was like, okay, let me play a bit of Ari now. I think I'm confident with my Jinx skills because I've been playing, since I joined yesterday, I've been playing a lot of Jinx. So I'm like, okay, let's move on to someone else. Let's move on to Ari. Now, Ari, very different playstyle compared to Jinx. Jinx is a zoner, meaning you have to utilize her range, but unlike Ari, she's more of a mid-range rush down character. Rush down meaning she does a lot. She's fast, as you can see here, but she doesn't really do much damage per auto attack. So that means like if someone's light is this damage, I mean Ari's damage for light is like this. Someone probably will have a bit more higher damage. Same with her mids and her heavies. But what lacks in that is her mobility. As you can see, she can do Spirit Rush two times. If the first one hits, it will trigger like that. So yeah, I'm trying to learn Ari in that way. So that's why it's okay to learn one at a time, to not overwhelm yourself. To be honest, I don't even know how to use the double down mechanic or even the handshake mechanic. And just today, I learned the tag launchers, and I'm like, there's a tag launcher. See, even people online playing weren't familiar with it. But then I was dabbling around. I'm like, why am I getting a launch on tag in the air slow mo? It's giving very Tekken Tag 2. If you know, you know. So that's tip number one. Learn one champion at a time. The kit is not that difficult if we look at where are we going? Oh, we're going to the move list. If we look at the move list, the specials are here, which is S1 and S2. Very um, straightforward. You also have your supers, which is easy. Again, S1 with a button, S2 with a button, and then your ult is S1 and S2 together. Simple, right? Unique moves. Now, this one you might want to learn first because there's probably a lot of people who have, what do you call this? There's probably a lot of people who have unique moves. Like Ari's unique move is probably different. If we look at Ari's unique move, it's different as you can see here. But it's really standard stuff. The reason why you want to look at the unique moves is to kind of give you a gist of like the concept of what the character is. And these moves you might not use as often compared to the universal stuff, like your heavy, light, mediums, and stuff. So this is good to consider. And this is a good. There's some good moves in the unique moves that you can use into your playstyle. Mix it up. So yeah, like this one, this is an overhead, meaning if someone's blocking down, you can just hit this move and it will hit the person crouch guarding. But if they're standing, this won't hit. So, and a lot of people in fighting games, especially like newcomers, probably like you, probably get used to crouch guarding more than stand guarding, and maybe like 60% crouch and 40% stand. So yeah, that's why it's good to look at these every once in a while. You can also see the assist if you're using assist because I don't really do those, but and then you got your universal switches like everything, tag launchers, your push assist, your retreat guard. See, and some of these mechanics I haven't used, like I didn't even know super jump was a thing. I thought that was just an RE thing. What else? There's a lot of mechanics that I still yet to do. So yes, please do note of that. Learn the basics first and the basics of that character before you move on to like a second character. And then when you're ready, you can swap in and out like what I do here with Jinx and Ari. If I can switch. Girl switch. Like that. And you can also when the round starts, little tip, you can switch on the fly. Like you have to like hold the X button or the A on your Xbox controller, and then you can swap it out in and out. You can do it in every round. Like you can swap in and out before the round starts. But when the round starts, you can't switch. So pick wisely. Okay, tip number two, practice tool. As I mentioned earlier, this combo, um, you don't have to learn basic bread and butter combos. I'm gonna just say that right now. You don't have to learn combos so quickly. Just do connections. How do we say it in layman's terms? Just learn how each of the moves hit and cancel out each other. Like sometimes you can maybe do an attack to a special move, as you can see here. This Gatling gun is S1, so I can do my light medium into S1, or the most basicest English combo is light, medium, heavy. Also, I forgot to mention this. Is it here? There is a mechanic in this game called pulse combos, meaning it's basically like an auto combo system. Auto combo system where, once you hit like four moves, which I don't have here because I turned it off, you can hit your ultimate. But that's a good thing to learn if you're new, but I would highly suggest you learn without that and don't rely on it. I know it's tempting to be like make it easy, but I think in a long run, once you know the inputs and stuff, I think you would shine. I mean, I've had what 60 games played so far, and I learned a lot. Also, if you're feeling pressured with for a combo, learn one combo and just learn the basic, learn it in parts so it makes it more easier for you. For example, like when you want to do a combo with Jinx, you just do your medium heavy into down. Down heavy is your launcher. So that's universal with everyone. This is universal everyone. So if we do it with Ari, that's the same thing. So I can do this and then jump while they're launching and then medium heavy. Similar with ground, medium heavy, launcher, jump, medium heavy, and then you do your special two like that. It easy because you can also do that with Jinx. So if I go this like that. So, and also read the properties of what the moves do sometimes because sometimes you'd be like, how do you do that? Like I didn't know this move. This move can have a down button. Look, see, look, it has like a diagonal angle. I usually know it from this direction and from the air, so it's good to know. You can read that in your move list. So yeah, again, basic, break it down. You don't have to like learn a huge chunk of breakdown. If you're learning a combo that you saw on YouTube, like I did, and I did see that, you just break it down into basics. Because trust me, that part when I first started playing yesterday, I was like, wait, what? This part into that part, and then boom, and then like that. But yeah, it's tough at first, but that's why you break it down. So if you do this, you can just start from a different move. Instead of going from this, you can just go from the launcher itself, jump like that. So yeah, like that. So yeah, practice with your friend and make sure you take your time learning your craft with all the fundamentals, as I said earlier in tip one, and then break down your combos in tip two. So I need to exit the practice tool for this last tip because I think everyone needs to hear this. And someone messaged me into XKO. Wait, where's my purple? Yeah, I've had a lot of matches. Speaking of that, this is the last tip. It's okay to lose. We need to go. So, in my time, I didn't actually a bonus tip, but in my time of playing this so far, or any fighting game, I have issues of like lose streaks, like one and done matches. I used to do that a lot because I'm like, I always think like it's cheap, their tactics on the character, especially like if you have a large roster, like in Tekken 8 or something like that. As you can see here, this was that one person. I remember their name, Iomin Daiki or something. Daisuke. That sounded so wrong. So wait, how many? Look, I played so many matches with them. How many? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. No, wait. There's more to that actually. There's more. This was the loose streak. Yeah, because this Darius, I didn't know how to counter Darius. Darius is a very good beginner character, but he has some kind of cheap mechanics that I'm not familiar. I need to learn the frames, which you don't have to do. Just you know, just learn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, I want that. 11 losses from this player, and it was okay. Usually I would have quit in the second set, but I still kept going because I want to learn how to counter the character, and that's something you should do. We're not in a race, it's not a rush to be good. If you want to be good, you have to take your time with it. So, yeah, that's basically it. Have fun, don't get tilted, this and the other. One more tip. I know I'm gonna say three, but I'm just gonna throw in a bonus tip for y'all. Use the replay system. Now, the replay system is very useful. You can look at your matches, as you can see here. And it's really good. I like it. It's also good if you want to do like a compilation of your matches, and it's very smooth and quick. No qualms about the this. So as you can see,
If you're
look
gonna
at that.
have ammo,
The
you don't
only
really need to aim.
this is such a small issue, but
Don't be scared.
Tekken's
It's
replay system is
fine.
not that bad actually. If they can adjust this UI at the top here, just somewhere else, maybe in the middle or something that can also that can is somewhere in this angle where the names are of the feud, somewhere here. I think it could be cute, right? I know it's gonna be hard to see the rounds, but I think they can over forward that. I know this is such a random like segue into something, but I just want them to know if they're watching. Thank you. But yeah, this replay feature is really cool. You can actually learn your moves. You can pause certain stuff. You can skip back. You can skip ahead. It's not as detailed as what you guys see on other fighting games like Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, Grand Blue Fantasy, BB Tag. I don't even know if BB Tag had a replay system, but it does the job done. Especially if you want to know what did you do there wrong and how can you improve it, which cycles back to the first one or the second tip. So, first tip and second tip. But yeah, that was the video. Thank you so much for watching. How do I exit this? But yeah, if you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell for whenever I upload a new video. I am a VTuber, a curvy VTuber, as as the avatar said here. Um, Curvy. No, not that. Curvy. Uh, I'm a VTuber that does content. I do Wild Rift, but I also do other games now. 2XKO obviously is one of them, and it's still a league game, a Riot game. So yeah, I do hope you guys subscribe for the 2XKO stuff. I don't know what video I should do next. Since I got known in this Riot space for skins, we need to talk about how will skins work here and pricing and tech, whatever. But yeah, if you want to support the channel, there is a coffee page in the description below. You can also donate on YouTube itself with the thanks page. You can also, if you don't have anything, just watch the ads, still the ads. Support the channel, binge watch my videos. It's a fun time. Even if you don't play Wild Rift, it's a fun time because I am a fun time. Thank you. If you want to add me here on 2XKO, please do. I would love to fight people and not literally fight. But if you mean I'm a fight. I also have a Discord. I should make a 2XKO because majority of the people there are from Wild Rift, but you can also DM on the 2XKO Discord official. So there's that. And yeah, that's it. That's all the tips I have for today. I hope you guys learned something. We're all in this together, High School Musical. So, don't feel neglected. Just have fun. This is the first fighting game where I actually there's no rage quit yet. There's no mean streak. It's just kindness, and we have to keep it that way. So, we won't be that crazy. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.